January to early April is the world famous Yorkshire rhubarb season. Here's a dish that takes full advantage of this seasonal treat, presenting it in 3 ways in one dessert. Grown indoors in the dark, tall and vivid pink, forced Yorkshire rhubarb is so sweet and tender compared with its outdoor cousin. This dish lets its flavours shine. So, trim off any excess leaves and cut the rhubarb into 3-inch long batons. Place on a baking tray, sprinkle with icing sugar and roast for around 5 minutes until tender. Remove 1/3 of the batons for the garnish. Puree the remaining rhubarb, place in a piping bag and then chill in the fridge. Fruit leather is something really different but surprisingly easy to make. Thinly spread 1/4 of the puree on greaseproof paper on a baking tray and place overnight in the oven on just 75 degrees C and cut into strips. Oh, and during the year, why not try the same method with different fruits? The shortbread gives the dish a contrasting colour and texture, a satisfying crunch. In this simple method, first cream the butter and the sugar together until smooth. Add the self-raising and rice flour. Then the egg and mix well until all the ingredients are evenly blended. Now flour your table and roll out the mix. Cutting neat discs about 8 mm thick. Bake in a preheated oven for 12 to 15 minutes until deep golden in colour. Place on a cooling rack, resisting the temptation to sample them quite yet. Last, the cheesecake element. Mix the soft cheese, the whipping cream and icing sugar and whisk. Place the mix in a piping bag, ready to serve. To present this dish, as always, be creative. A baby kilner or jam jar is perfect. Showing off the layers of cheesecake mix and rhubarb puree. More puree for decoration. The simple but beautiful baked batons and the golden shortbread for contrast. An option we like is a soft meringue. 1 egg white whisked to the soft peak stage, 30 grams of sugar, gradually whisked in. When toasted with a kitchen blowtorch, it looks great. And last, your rhubarb leather, the final tangy texture to this celebration of Yorkshire rhubarb. Finally, we've paired it with a sweet Mombaziac. Tones of honey, apricot and fig marry perfectly. Now enjoy.